Okay, YouTube, Comcast, Vivo. So basically, we're working with more of the primary functions within the server's contents, within the technology functions within Ford Expedition 2018 XLT, and this is pretty much where we're using our primary service depositions with Wi-Fi, service broadbands, and more of program as you're looking at program configuration, and it's pretty much as you're looking at more of the software data, you're looking at more of the digital data performance. And the thing is, people have been saying that we need more insight within our digital data, and that's pretty much what we see majority in that vehicle of that that specified term. So it's pretty much what we're looking at more of Office Works 365. We're looking at SoundCloud. We're looking at um, AARP. We're looking at GameFly. Just to have more of a sufficient a sufficient way of programming. The thing is, we have all type of co-tyrannies and co-departments, and it's pretty much where we're coming in to have with we're coming in hand with more of a primary perception where we can use a certain device of primary depositions to be able to use more for the performance of the info data within the technology department within those categories. And it's pretty much as we're looking at more of OnStar or MyLink or Interlink, or on Lincoln Navigator navigation services, and just being able to have that within it's interactive. It is interactive components is pretty much where we can design more of a optical definition of what we want to be able to desire, prefer, and be able to describe. And, it's pretty much what we want to be able to know more for as we learn more into our lieutenant intermediate positions, and just learning more into 98 members, 86 members, 46 members. And the thing is, it's just a classification that started in a later date in the more present time. So this could have been started in 1938, and it was able to re-establish itself 1938. From 1938 to 2013, and it's pretty much where you're seeing a lot of Texco or a lot of PMC2 squared or a lot of Tuvu. And it's pretty much as you get more in content with CashNet USA, AARP, and more of SoundCloud. You've been able to use more of their coordinates and destinations and locations, and more of their sources to promote more for your Wi-Fi depositions, and more of your Wi-Fi service depositions. And it's pretty much as you're looking at more of your primary philosopher, you're looking at more of a website detail within Facebook, or within Twitter, or within Facebook, Twitter, within those diagrams. It's pretty much as you're looking at more of specified functions, you being able to know more about sub functions within that area for that term. And it's pretty much where we're working with at least 382 inventories. So it's pretty much where we've been able to work with more of the manufacturer, and working with more of the stock market. And the thing is, we're working with a certain type of manufacturer. So it's pretty much where 98,000 percent of digital functions go. After that intuitive of a mixed combination. And it's pretty much how you get more invested with free enterprise over free trade. And it's pretty much as using that 3x function You being able to use, a declarated 9806 to promote more for its recommended reference. It's pretty much as you're going through September to June, and it's being able to go through September to June within 2 weeks of 2 years of 2 months. You being able to work with more of your SoundCloud, more of your Vivo, more of your CashNet USA, more of your Workday, and it's pretty much we're using more for Google Infomark or for the sub components to promote more for the local landscape within local country, and it's pretty much where we're using more for private contracting, and just being able to have it for our primary benefit to be able to experience and skill and use our interactive skills to promote that good stuff, as we already promoting ourselves for enterprise Interscope. So at the end of the day, we're just still getting steady with the job. We're only 936 months. 936 weeks in. So it's pretty much as we start more through November through July 14. We're sharing that through 217 weeks. All the way until 4th of July of Memorial Day. And, it's pretty much, where we're using 28 weeks to use as, a sales deposition within April to November. And, it's pretty much, how we're being able to use more of our CashNet USA or our Workday or, even towards our OfficeWorks 360. And, just having it towards, just having it towards Outlook and more of their subscribe channels at the end of the day. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. And other than that, we're just looking at places how to increase currency and bonus profits. It's pretty much as we use it more for our co-director or for our corporate advisor or for our or for our program agent. And it's pretty much how you staying involved with intuitive designs. It's pretty much working with more of that Yukon 2018, and just being able to stay on path with the primary functions, the specified primary functions within that intuitive formula. Is pretty much where we're looking at 98 miles, 86 miles, 36 miles, and just being able to have it on Google Infomark of Workday of Penske, within 98 weeks, and just being able to use it within those April 14th to October 28th, from purple, red, and green color tyrannies of those yearly depositions. So that's pretty much where you're using service depositions within terms and conditions to promote more for CashNet USA, tax manager, just being able to have that within that detail from 2008 of February 12th to 2018 December 15th. And it's pretty much as you paying attention to those terms, you being able to know more about $93,000 being referenced over and over again for collateral. And it's pretty much where we want to be able to use $98 for 938 people, so they'll have something towards sub tax, or just being able to have collateral depositions within the city depositions.